Hi, Lainey. I see that you still had a question about the calculator and how you could use it in your class. You had made a statement that you really haven't used it much. Um, I've worked with it a little bit, but noticed that I've never had to use it on a quiz or a test, so I didn't think it was necessary. Well, over here on the left are some calculator tutorials, and like from the first lesson, if you watch, they're little videos, they're not very long. Most of them are about 1 to 2 minutes long. It'll show you, for instance, how to make a dot plot, but down in some of these other areas, it can be very helpful, especially if you don't like doing a bunch of calculation. Like this one right here, this summary statistics, it'll show you how to do something called the 5 number summary, where it'll figure out Q1, Q3, the mean, the standard deviation. And I know some of those questions are just basically asking you to do that. Um, there's also some work on cumulative frequency plots. And then down here, chapter 3, which seems to be the hardest for everybody, it'll show you how to use your calculator to find residuals, sum of the square errors, finding R squared, doing residual plots, and things of that nature. So I do think it is pretty helpful, but then again, you can probably just pick and choose which ones you think you would use. Those ones that I pointed out, I know I found myself using a lot when I was doing all the problems before you guys got to them. So yeah, just check it out. Like I'll just turn this one on and you'll see. It just pops you out to a video. Okay. I don't know why I can't hear.
Using the onevarstats command, you can calculate a summary of statistics for any data set stored in a list. This command is found by pressing Stat, arrowing over to Calc, and selecting onevarstats. In general, you enter onevarstats into the home screen followed by the name of the list. The summary statistics include mean, median, standard deviation, and quartiles. If your data set is contained in a frequency table, you enter the names of two lists separated by a comma. First, the list that contains the data values, and second, the list that contains the frequencies. Please note that the mean is listed as X bar. The calculator does not distinguish between sample mean and population mean. The calculator does, however, provide two standard deviations. Sx is the sample standard deviation, calculated with division by n-1. Sigma x is the population standard deviation, calculated with division by n. Note also that the complete 5-number summary is displayed on the lower portion of the onevarstats screen.
Okay, so there you have it. Take that for what it's worth, and that's might be helpful to you. Okay, thanks.